It's May 14, 2020, and 7 years ago today I was diagnosed with brain cancer, a grade 3 astrocytoma. Life changed instantly. We have this Teflon feeling that we can get through anything, and we see all this stuff happening, but it can never happen to us. When you go through these difficult times, when you're given diseases you have to deal with, when you see family members have issues, you start to see life through a different lens, and it lends a clarity to how fragile life can be and how much we should appreciate it. And often we're focusing on what's going to happen tomorrow, and we're worried about what happened yesterday, that we lose the opportunity to understand how important the now is, and the lessons we could teach in that now, and the messages that we're giving to our children and to our loved ones by being present and being prevalent at these times and letting them know it's about you and it's about this moment right now. And often when we learn these lessons, when we go through difficulties, sometimes it's too late. And we're able to take them in, but we're not able to utilize them in life. And I was given this gift that I was going to find these, I was going to take them, I was going to own them, and I was going to make sure I never gave them back. I was going to allow it to make me a better person, a better father, a better friend, a better business person. And I was going to own that. And I realized cancer and me are on the same journey, but it's my journey. It happens to be in the car with me, but it's riding shotgun. And I started to get these lessons on how connection works, on how what people are looking for of realness and purity. And they want to know that they're not alone and there's others who've been in these difficult situations. And what it taught me was when you take honesty and you couple it with realness and purity, you build inspiration. And that's what drives people. Knowing that other people have been through similar situations they're in. It might not be exact, but they are able to conquer something. And what's amazing about this is I get all these notes about inspiration from the book and from the speeches and all this. It's everybody who's inspiring me. It's I get these messages of these warriors who've taken on these challenges, and it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. And I want to let everybody know on my day of May 14th, 2020, I'm the one who's thankful, because I don't know if I'm getting through this if I don't have everybody. I have new understandings of what strength is, of what building true relationships that's deeper than just, hi, how you doing? And when I really learned about strength was when I was going through radiation and chemotherapy. And I had to go through radiation for about 6 weeks. And very quickly, chemotherapy and radiation put me in my place on the severity of it and the seriousness of it. And they told me about the radiation at Capitol Health in Hopewell opens at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I want the earliest time. I was seeing things differently. I was understanding about life. I wanted to work out in the morning. I wanted to get there early with a suit and tie on. I wanted to go to work. I wanted to live my life. I own this. It's not about cancer. I define my legacy. It's not going to be the cancer guy. Cancer is just sitting here riding along with me on this. I'm going to be the one who dictates that. And they told me there was a woman coming in at 7 o'clock and I could have the 7:10. So every day I would get there at 6:30, suit on, iPad, just got to work out, smiling, appreciating this moment right now because I didn't know I'd ever have it again. And this woman would walk in and was emaciated. She was probably about 4'11", 5 feet, probably in her 70s. She probably weighed 70, 80 pounds. And she would walk in and her son would have to put his arm out so she could hold it. And he would take her to the booth for the radiation, which only lasted about 8 to 10 minutes. He would come sit with me in the waiting room and then we would go get her. So about 2 weeks into it, they come to me and they go, Mr. Newman, this is her last day. Would you like the 7 a.m. slot? I said, absolutely. I'll be here at 5:30 if I could. Love it. They said, we do something for people after they go through radiation. We have a little celebration for them. We ring gongs, we say prayers, and we sing songs. Would you like to join us in the other room? And I said, you know what? I'm okay. You go do whatever you guys need to do and come get me when you're done. And as I opened my iPad to start doing work, I saw my reflection. And I said, who the hell do you think you are? We're a family of warriors, and family is there for each other. And I walked in, and I saw this woman, emaciated, with the biggest smile on her face, grabbed that gong, hit that thing as hard as she can, and I learned what strength was in that given moment. It's not how big your arms are. It's not how much you bench press. It's something deep down in our belly that we could find, we can grab, and we can own. And I was inspired at that moment, and I cried, and I told my wife, you have to be here when I go through this. It taught me a better perspective of life and what connection really is. And I want to thank her for driving me to where I am today. Because it's been 7 years and there's a lot more coming down the pike. Who could you connect with and inspire to let them know they're not alone on their journey?